I mean, you're talking a little bit around getting customers to stick and gaining that competitive advantage. Obviously, the market's really challenging just now. There's increased consumer demands. There's more competition with diversification of lenders. There's a lot of new market entrants around fintech, that sort of stuff. So how I just want to understand how organisations, how lenders can gain competitive advantage in the market, with the market the way that it is just now, and sort of what role technology and data can play in that as well.
Should I jump from the tech side and then, Stephen, you can relate it probably more closely to you as a business?
You lead the way, Nick.
Yeah, well, let's see. So I think what we've seen, and my experiences having worked for mortgage lenders in bank, that kind of thing, you see the tech stacks you're working on. As we said earlier, some of them are old, they're not used to it, you can't build a product as quickly. You might have to go back to the technology vendor to build that product and then push it in for you live because you don't have the capabilities in house, or the system won't allow you. It depends on your restrictions. What we're seeing is a lot of, obviously, Mambu, for those who don't know, was built around the new entrants. The bulk of new entrants chose Mambu. We've got over 250 customers globally, and they looked when the new entrants of banks launched into the SME sector and deposits. You bring your deposits in to fund your lending. However, we've transitioned. We're about 11 years old now, and we've, as a business, grown up and matured our product massively. We continue to do that. It doesn't just stop, which is actually seen as work with much more transformational business. And we've moved, certainly in the UK, and that's happening globally now, into the mortgage space, where you have got older tech from a cloud native core engine. Mambu's driving lots more features. We're never going to be that legacy tech stack that does it all in. We want to give you that kind of power, but we work in partnership with people like your MSO. We're currently working on a project where there will be an integration between MSO and Mambu. We've got other integrations happening as well with other providers out there who do mortgage originations as well. You've got your likes of Encino out there. You've got your Mars. There's lots of people doing new things in tech, which means you can speed up the application process, which gives you a better user experience as a broker, also as well as a consumer from the direct to consumer side. So we see a lot of innovation. The smaller challenger banks are probably embracing it more because they can. They've got less legacy tech stack that they have to cater for. You've got probably a smaller customer base, so you can do it. You can have more fun with it, essentially. And you look, I know Atom Bank are one of the ones who came out to use open banking as a challenger quite quickly. We know the CMA9 had to do it and offer up the data, but people are embracing it now, which means you talked earlier about those paper bank statements. They don't need to. They can get all the data they need through open banking, and that's really good. And I think the lenders themselves are embracing it, but a broker can't because it's too expensive. There are still hurdles. We need to make the technology and the data more accessible to everyone, because I'm sure, Stephen, you would think if a broker can do it, brilliant. It's less onus on me, but they can do some of these checks for me.